YouTube, what is good? It is your boy GaminWitTyreezy back again with another Valor Legend Eternity video. Gee, bro, I swear that's just like my thing now. I just butcher the title of this game. Um, yeah. Before we get into the video, as always, make sure you guys like the video, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and follow me on all socials down below. Make sure if you guys use Facebook to follow my Facebook page as well. That would be much appreciated. And if you could like some of the videos, give me an algorithms on that, that'd be lit. But yeah, today I thought I would talk about some of the standout light heroes. I'm also going to do a video on the standout shadow heroes, and also talk about mid to late game. First, let's just talk about mid to late game before we get into the light heroes. Ideally, as soon as you unlock the light and shadow fountain, you want to be throwing all of your seeds into that immediately. I've been saying this a bunch. I'm probably going to make a early strategy guide as well, because it's time for an update from my last one. But yeah, try to save as many of your seeds of life as you possibly can until you unlock the light and shadow fountain, and then you want to just dump all your seeds of life into the light and shadow. And also pray to RNGs that you get a hero like Ramel, or even Olivia is good, Sinclair is amazing, and then Felix. Outside of that, if you happen to get Xbox 360 girl or Iris, honestly, just cry a little bit inside and then just move on with your life. Iris is good though, but Xbox 360 chick, she's useless. But if you get a ton of duplicates of her, obviously build into her, because light hero and shadow heroes give you a buff to your team. Let's just go straight to that really quick. So here you can see my attack percentage is at 15.5, and that's due to having 2 light and 1 shadow. So you want to make sure as soon as you level up your lighter shadow hero to a decent level of stars, put them in immediately so you can get this buff. This buff is huge, 4.5% health and at the 3.5% attack for your entire team. So yeah, that's very good. And then lastly, if you can help it, try to combine your forest with forest or legion with legion, so you guys get that 2 times bonus. But if you can, it's not a big deal. My team destroys anyways. So yeah. So mid to late game, like I was saying, make sure you as soon as you unlock the fountain, to dump all your seeds into light and shadow. And then lastly, you're going to unlock the portal of prey, which is, I believe, somewhere between chapters 26 and 27. I think you have to complete chapter 26 for portal of prey, and then chapter 24 is for the light and shadow fountain. I believe it's either 24 or 21, something like that. But you get the gist. Once you unlock those, you're pretty much at like mid game, in my opinion. But yeah, as soon as you unlock portal of prey, then you want to focus on getting one of your shadow or light heroes to 11 stars, which is this big star here, as you can see. You want to get them to 11 stars as fast as possible. It takes a while though, but as soon as you do it, it's literally over. They will hard carry the entire team, bro. Like, you guys probably seen my 3v5 video where I show you my Ramel and Seller basically 2v5ing the entire match. I didn't even have a healer or anything, so that just shows you the damage he can do. And he did like 12 mil in that match, so it's quite insane. So like I said, as soon as you unlock the fountain, throw all your seeds into the fountain, and then the light and shadow fountain, of course. And then as soon as you get portal of prey, you want to focus on one of your heroes in either the shadow or light, You're basically going to dictate that off of the food you have, and obviously the standouts, which I'm going to talk about here now. Ignore that little ping. I'm playing RuneScape. I got to get the fishing in, baby. Yeah, so let's get to the standouts. So if you're able to get duplicates of this guy, you're in good shape. We're going to talk about him immediately. Let's get right to it. Ramel, literally, I would probably say the best assassin in the entire game. He has a crazy amount of healing, a crazy amount of damage output due to him increasing his own attack speed constantly. He also gets crit and more attack speed. So not only is he attacking very, very fast, he's always attacking very, very fast because it's at 20%, and then his abilities give him energy, which constantly allows you to use Verdict Blade, which increases your attack speed. So on top of that, and then your Dazzle attack, you're getting tons of energy, and you're constantly casting Verdict Blade, and you're constantly attacking because your attack speed is at damn near 50 fucking percent. Like, it's ridiculous. It's at well above 50%, I would say. Yeah, at level 3, you got 30% here. You're passive, 20%. You're already at 50%. And just Dazzle moves just restores his HP, and his passive gives him even more attack damage and attack speed, and it stacks up to 3 times. So like, it's like you can't go wrong with this character. He's literally the best assassin in the game, hands down. So if you can get your hands on Ramel, you're in good shape. Secondly, I would like to talk about Olivia, literally a goddess. That's why it's in her name. So if you get the goddess that has goddess in her name, you're in good shape. Okay, this is a huge standout character. As soon as I unlocked her, threw her on my team immediately, and I was wrecking face. Like, I could not be stopped. Yeah, her abilities heals everybody. So you have some of the dog shit priests that only heal 2 people or 3 people, not the whole party. No, Olivia's going to heal your entire party. She's going to dispel your party, and she's also going to give you attack speed with the party. So like, you can't go wrong. Her and Ramel on the same team, is GG. GG no re. Like, seriously. She casts her ultimate level 3, that's 35%. Go back to Ramel's 50%. He's at 85% attack speed. That's ridiculous. So her and Ramel are a freaking finite combination. Like, it's god tier, bro. Not only that, she heals your entire team 35%, and she's gonna dispel all of the enemies. So if they have buffs, GG to their buffs. They're gone. Bye bye. And then we got Light of Peace. Picks 2 of the lowest HP allies on your team, and increases their damage reduction. And dispels debuffs off of them. You love to see that with the priest, constantly dispelling buffs or debuffs off of your heroes to allow them to do damage, because that's what they need to do. Is fabulous. Also, we got her passive healing effects, amazing. So she's like, her healing is even enhanced because she has a boost in healing effects, and also stack that with the healing effect rune that you want to put on your priest. You have almost 50% increased healing effects, which is ridiculous. You probably have even more than that if you want. I'll go check that out just to confirm with you guys, so we don't have any we'll just clear the air. That's what I'll say. And then we also have, when the battle begins, she has her little radius. Everyone standing in there gets energy. It's just amazing, bro. You can get your hands on her. Definitely boost her up. If you're in a predicament like I was, where I had 4 duplicates of Olivia, and then I had 4 duplicates of Ramel, but I only had 1 food sacrifice that was 9 stars, I would go with Ramel. Just hands down, Ramel is ridiculous. Also, some standout guys. You don't really I mean, you see them, but you never see them early on. Early on, I usually have seen a lot of people that get lucky with Ramel and Olivia, so you guys are probably get lucky with Ramel or Olivia as well. On the free to play account, I have pulled Xbox 360 girl a lot. That's because she's dog shit. But if you happen to get a lot of dupes of her, I mean, I would go with her as well. Another standout as well would be either Sinclair or Felix. Um, this guy, his damage output is ridiculous. Definitely the best ranger. Um, apparently he has he's protecting Olivia. He says it in her name. That's pretty cool. But yeah, crazy damage. He reminds me of Telwar, but his ultimate and Telwar's ultimate cannot be compared to, because Felix is going to melt the back line. Like, as soon as he casts his ultimate, everyone's dying in the back line. Every time I play against this guy in the campaign, every time he casts his ability, it just kills everyone immediately. He triggers his crit, attack damage. Like, he gets everything you want in a ranger. Like, his glory passive, his attack, crit, and crit damage. Like, that's what you're looking for in heroes that deal damage. He's going to do his job very, very efficiently. Then we got Dragon Roar, Arrow. I mean, you guys can go into that, read it, but got a stun. That's what you're looking for. Stun, tons of damage. It also increases his damage to 10% of his HP. So that's just God tier. And then we got his ultimate that I'm pretty sure hits the back line. Yeah, the furthest enemies. So it's basically going to be backline arrows for almost 960% at max level, and reducing the enemy's attack by 20% at max. So Felix is definitely a standout light hero. And then lastly, we have Sinclair. You love this. I love this guy, bro. No bull. No homo on that. No homo, but yeah, I love this guy. He's a mage that's going to deal tons of damage, but also heal his team, which is ridiculous. You don't really see too many mages that can do both. I'm not going to say he can do a priest's job, because he definitely does not compare to the priest Olivia or Margaret. Actually, I would probably say he could compare to Margaret. But Margaret's passive when someone's dead and she revives them basically is pretty broken. So I like that as well. But yeah, this guy does damage to everybody. He dispels, buffs. He has healing adjusts. This is the move I was talking about, where he's going to heal the lowest enemy on your, or not enemy, lowest ally, and also dispel, which is amazing. Like, he's going to be dealing damage and healing people. Like, that's amazing as a mage, because that's helps with support along with a priest like Olivia or a Margaret. If you're early game, you'll probably have like a Margaret or something like that, and you get him, like, that's going to add overall survivability for your team, and they're going to be able to sustain more damage, obviously, because they're getting healed by Margaret and Sinclair. So as well as him dealing out damage, he has dispelled debuffs, which are, that's what you're looking for. If you're like put to sleep, or poison, burning, all that, like, that gets dispelled. That's out of there. Attack reductions on your allies, that gets dispelled, which is good. Then it increases as well with the level, which is really good. And also, he's a mage. He's supposed to be dealing damage, and he's healing your allies and dispelling them and doing damage, bro. Like, that's very good. I also really like his passive ability. That's what I call it. It's going to be Mind Manipulate. At the beginning of the match, increases the attack speed of 5 allies. That's your entire team by 2% every 8 seconds, or by 2% for 8 seconds. And it stacks up by 5, so you do the math there. And then at level 3, it's at 5%. So, and the time interval is decreased to 4, which is nice. Yeah, dudes, that's pretty much it for the standout light heroes. I also discuss what you kind of want to be doing once you hit the chapter of 24 and 26 or 27, Portal of Prey for 26, 27, and light and shadow hero at chapters 24. I'm almost certain on the light and shadow fountain 24, and I think I'm right on the Portal of Prey as well, chapter 26. Somebody will let us know in the comments though. I should have wrote it down, but I didn't happen to do that. But yeah, that was a video on the standout light heroes. I will also be doing a standout for the shadow heroes, so stay tuned for that. Make sure you guys hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and I appreciate all of the support, guys. I am out. Peace.